I do have a heart, but I feel that the city blindsided us in the fact that there was nothing said to us priorhand. It just kind of like, oh, you're moving in.
Mixed reactions from residents as a temporary shelter is set to open in Montreal's Verdun borough, providing accommodations for approximately 50 individuals at a time. The new shelter, which was the former Jardin Gordon Seniors residence located on Gordon Street, is set to open on December 1st up until the summer of next year.
Yeah, the Gordon Resort, which is in Verdun, is something that we offered the government for a few months just because of winter, because I want to remind everybody that the Gordon building, we bought it, the city of Montreal, to create affordable housing. So that's still a big need in Montreal, but we didn't want it to have anyone sleeping in the street in the cold.
The Gordon building had been empty since September of last year. Verdun Borough Mayor Marie-André Mauger first made the announcement last month through a Facebook post. But during an information session on Thursday, residents said they weren't consulted about the project beforehand.
I have an influx of many different characters coming into the neighborhood. There's a lot of kids here. There's a lot of elderly here for years. Some people have been living here for 30 years, and all of a sudden it's going to change the vibe, unfortunately. But we also know that the city needs to provide for these people.
They need some place to stay, right? So yeah, I think it was a good use. There is a lot of time that this building is not being used.
The shelter in Verdun is opening, just as another one in Chinatown, Complexe Guy Favreau, will be temporarily closing next month. Residents and business owners in that community have raised security concerns, citing a rise in crime.
Yesterday, some lady said to me, "Oh, Chinatown, no problem. So this one, no problem." Chinatown is a commercial department. Commercial is that's okay, but is originally is a residential area. This one is no good.
The organization that managed the shelter in Chinatown will also be running the one in Verdun. However, Mauger clarifies that the shelter in Verdun is not a replacement for the one in Chinatown.
That being said, for the shuttle, what we expect that will happen probably is that some people that were at Guy Favreau might take the shuttle to go to Gordon. But let's not minimize that a lot of people maybe in Verdun were actually going to Guy Favreau because it was a place where a lot of people from other boroughs would come.
And Verdun is a very welcoming neighborhood. They're already on Wellington Street, so if there can be a place for them, yeah.
In Montreal, Swidda Rassy, City News.